And OpTic are one hell of a scary beast to go up against. And Tony, we are already in this match, our first game in the series. Strongholds, Live Fire, and Lucid, the one to kick it off.
Lucid has quickly become one of the best players in Halo Infinite. This man is absolutely insane, and his secondary Slayer Trippy ain't bad either. Immediately putting the rockets to work, but OpTic go 3 down.
Hard to say whether or not there are any secondaries on OpTic at this point, though, Tony, right? They're all so damn talented when it comes to making big plays. But Fnatic, no slouch either. You can see CC with a kill to open things, 2 traded off of it. Septify just going to try to stay up here. Man's under pressure.
Septify will quickly go down, so we're on board now with Jazero. Teammates are 2 down, still gonna find his way over towards the B stairs. His teammate does end up getting the assist onto 1 as he challenges another one and wins the gunfight. Fnatic putting up one heck of a fight. Right. They actually have a double cap and are even going in for a trip.
They got a double cap, they got advantage in slays early on, so what you'd want to see out of Fnatic to open this game strong. Coverage on C and B will give them time in their favor, make it 36 and counting. That trade out of Envor, gonna keep Lucid back on the spawn screen. What does this mean for APG as he'll skate his way by Benny Machine? That shot, he's up behind him. Looks like a teammate will collect it. 2v1 opportunity for APG and team to get through the alley if they can manage it.
Envor going all the way down to 1 shot, finally going to be taken down, and so do all 4 members of Fnatic. OpTic Gaming now going to take advantage. We did see a double cap. We did see a 61-0 run going in for Fnatic, but now OpTic have a chance to gain some map control, and they quickly turn it to a trip cap.
Right, and here's the moment you want to see Fnatic shut them down quickly. Notice they just got a quick little round of slays there to do it as well. This should give them access to hills. And that honestly would be one of the most important keys to success for Fnatic, is to not falter in the situations that they lose map control, to find ways to quickly bounce back. That rocket launcher will definitely disrupt things. You can see it's in the center here, Formal on top of it. Trippy there to provide coverage. Unfortunately, Formal now dead. The rockets will sit down beside him, but Trippy here to deal damage himself.
Fnatic have been looking to change up their playstyle, become a much faster team, and so far seems to be working. They have an 87-14 run over the OpTic Gaming, one of the favorites to win the tournament, but Trippy gonna immediately put the rocket launcher to work. Super CC answers back with a slay, but Trippy needs to stay alive.
Trippy definitely the impact player here. He's got close range covered in a big way. There's the boom booms coming in. I think he might have just nicked APG with that one too, unfortunately, but damage done. And that's access to high ground here. Quick pickup on the commando as well. The awareness of the sandbox to make sure he's always got something to work with in the situation. Envor doing the same. He's got a double on the way up the stairs. Unfortunately, not going to make it too much further here. APG just locking it down.
Excellent shots coming out of APG. Did not have the advantage in that gunfight, but still takes down Jazero. That's what these top professionals do. They can be in these terrible situations, and it's up to that gun skill and their awareness to be able to turn things around.
Put them down to 1v1s, and these boys on OpTic, they will ice up. And you expect the same out of Fnatic. Tony, you brought up a great point about the pace of play on this map. We talked about it coming in, right? That conversation we had with Fnatic's coach, Strobe, and the fact that when it comes to streets, they are better at streets than any other map in the game because it plays like Halo 5. And Tony, this is an H5 team right here.
And Lucid looking to clear out the B side of the map. Looks like APG finding yet another kill onto Septify, and Lucid quickly working onto B. We see that slight numbers advantage going towards OpTic Gaming, and Envor now forced to slow things down, but what a flank coming out of Envor, able to take down 1, but can't find the second one. Either way, great job for him to get behind enemy lines.
OpTic starting to creep up though. 81 and counting here as they're picking up their kill. Super CC gonna dip his toe into B, but for how long can he take the fight? He will not. That's Lucid who drops him. You got Formal as well with a kill in the feed. Septify, well, he's still up. He's gonna burn 1 rocket. He made good use of the second. Tried to predict, I think, a jump up to heaven, but instead he ends up in heaven, unfortunately.
Super CC going in for the challenge onto the B stair side. Excellent shots being rained down, but his enemy actually has a stalker rifle, and look at the communication coming out of OpTic Gaming. Trippy knowing exactly where he is, gets in there, gets the easy cleanup kill, and once again, Fnatic are down 3 members.
Right, they continue to slay him off spawn, keeping things scrappy here as well. Just coverage on B and C. Now Formal gonna get aggressive. What? Across the map, he'll take the kill. And that's 3 dead. Last one up in PD. That's done and dusted for Fnatic. Is all of a sudden they're getting obliterated here, Tony.
I'm surprised that didn't count as a Hail Mary medal. I mean, I'm going to count it. I'm Formal. That was one hell of a throw.
I mean, off of watching Frosty's Twitter the other day, right? Just the damage you can do with spike nades, just tossing it up into A. The spikes, they'll bounce, they'll go the distance, right? Depending on, it doesn't really matter how far you are away. It's just down to the RNG. You might as well toss it and see what you can do. But the damage done, that's for sure. 174 at this point. Fnatic, despite the strong start, look at the flank at Elucid. He's not going to let him breathe.
Great kills on Elucid, and now in addition to those kills, he immediately starts to work on the Alpha. We see yet another double cap going in favor of OpTic Gaming. Fnatic were looking great in the early game #1, but look at the scoreboard. It is heavily in favor of OpTic Gaming.
Fnatic need to find a way to slow this down, start to play their game. I think the way to do it would be to earn rockets out center map. You can see the push coming up through driveway. Pivotal kill if he gets it, and he does. I believe that was Envor to win that fight. The use of the thrust going to be so clutch here. Did that give Fnatic access to the rockets? I think it may have. You can see they're up on B. You got Super CC with the rockets. Unfortunately, a little too close for comfort. Trippy will take it. He'll bounce out with a trade in that situation. Fnatic going to hold on to the map control all while it happens. You'll see APG caught, unfortunately. So Fnatic still got an opportunity here, Tony.
I mean, not only did they have an opportunity, they got a trip cap as well. So finding the kills and knowing exactly what to do with it. And it looks like Lucid going to be the first one to go down. So we're going to switch gears over towards Septify. As I say that, 2 down go Fnatic, and OpTic Gaming are starting to work on Alpha. Here comes Septify with the Bulldog, taking down one, getting the reset, but they're losing Bravo at the same time.
Septify quickly turned, but I like the positioning at Envor here, though. He's right beside the weapons, too. Gets a boom block and the kill. Tony, you talked about it earlier, how useful that drop wall is coming in clutch. Gives some damage on the Lucid, too, but unfortunately Septify not able to pick up on it.
Love that grenade come out of G0, but nobody home just yet. And sadly, the second one not going to be enough to get him the kill. Super CC going to quickly join him on the feed. And once again, OpTic Gaming just winning these battles. They are slaying out, and it's becoming very hard for Fnatic to do anything on the map when OpTic Gaming are just running things.
Oh, nice 2-man push out of Fnatic, though. They're going to get back up to B. And B going to be your anchor point for this map. If you're controlling B, at the very least, you've got access to both A and C. You got sight lines and coverage. Unfortunately for Septify, he's got covered from what, back and front there. He'll go down. Rockets about to spawn up here as well, and OpTic with a numbers advantage. Get them get aggressive and go past the Rockets. They're not going to wait for it. They're going to focus the kills and make sure it's a guaranteed rocket pickup when they need it.
Formal tries to make his way over toward the tire side, but he does have 2 players onto the B street, and sadly, that's not the equation that Formal wanted to see, and it looks like APG is going to join him on that one. 3 down still with Fnatic. OpTic Gaming still having a slight numbers advantage, but somehow Fnatic able to put the double cap on the board.
No time wasted in Trippy's damage output here. Just getting kills as he rotates. Now with the Rockets down below. Gonna burn one. Thankfully, Lucid does clean it up at the very least here. Can he put the second to good use? Melee in. There's a convenient opportunity that he takes advantage of. There's the double.
I'm surprised Trippy didn't take himself out with that one. That was a little too close for comfort, but because he was able to stay alive, he steals away B easily despite being one shot. Another triple cap going in favor of OpTic Gaming, and up is right. 228 points in counting for the boys in red.
Fnatic can catch C to slow the bleeding, but at this point they got to make a move. They got to do it quick. Is it Ali the play? Looks like B is going to be the play. Septify going to try to join in on the perimeter. Crucial spot to be in. He can come in the flank. He's got to do it quickly to stop the fight with G0. He'll take one. He's last man up, I think, in this situation. Just bobbing and weaving behind the pillars here. He'll take the kill on Elucid. Honestly, the clutch he needed, because Tony, 246 at this point. A slight mistake, and that's Curtains.
I mean, Septify really making some plays, and whenever you look at the stats when it comes to scrims or tournament play, it is Septify being the leading slayer and being the front man for his team, and you saw why with that excellent movement working those holes.
Oh, can they win C, though? You can see C being captured currently, but they lost the fight, I think, for us at 249 and counting. And OpTic Gaming will pull away game 1 with a 250 to 190. It was that fight for C on the perimeter that we missed. That was the close to that game. Some signs of life out of Fnatic, though, from the start of the game. what was that, 60? I think 60 to 70 points almost unanswered. So they can definitely hang off the rip. But when it came down to map control, OpTic, when they found their footing, found their momentum, it just seems impossible to shut them down.